These have got to be the rarest team comms that you have never tried. Usually, there will be some meta team comms such as the Yelan Hu Tao team and the Nahida Hyper Bloom team. However, in my previous video, I asked you guys to recommend me some team comms to try. Honestly, I've never seen these team comms before and I'm really excited to try them out. Thank you so much to everyone for suggesting your teams. Let's see how well they work, and I'll provide some recommendations to try to improve the teams if necessary. For the first team, we have one recommended by J Kanoja with Nahida, Ayato, Zhongli and Cookie. How this team works is that Zhongli will use his skill to shield everyone, while Nahida will apply Dendro and Ayato will apply Hydro to create blooms with his burst. Cookie will then use her elemental skill to trigger hyper blooms. Nahida will then act as the driver to generate more blooms. This team actually works fairly well. The only issue here is that Ayato's burst doesn't really apply as much Hydro as you would like, and as such can create a lot less bloom. To improve, I would suggest swapping Ayato out for Xingqiu so as to be able to generate more blooms for the Hyper Bloom reaction. For the second team, we have Nahida, Hu Tao, Xingqiu and Cookie, recommended by Halima Lily. How this team works is that Nahida and Xingqiu will use their skills and burst to generate blooms. Cookie will use her skill for Hyper Bloom, while Hu Tao will be the on-field DPS to apply Pyro for Vaporize and Burgeon. I was honestly really surprised how well this team works, just because there are so many reactions going on. There's Bloom, Hyper Bloom, Vaporize and even Burgeon to create a huge amount of damage. If I could change one thing, I would probably change Hu Tao to Xiangling, as Cookie's healing will bring Hu Tao's health past 50%, thereby removing her pyro damage bonus. That said, this Hu Tao team works very well already, and don't really need much changes. I mean, if you don't mind Hu Tao's health being above 50%, you can definitely use Hu Tao with this team. Before we move on to the next team, if you enjoyed the video so far, may I kindly also request for you to click that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed, as we are trying to get to our goal of 10,000 subscribers. It would really help out this small channel a lot. Thank you in advance. The third team is recommended by Shahir Notzer with Nahida, Barbara, Jean and Raiden. In theory, this team works with Nahida applying Dendro and Barbara applying Hydro for blooms, while Raiden can trigger both Hyper Bloom and Aggravate, while Jean is there just for the heals. However, in practice, this team can't really work as well since Barbara's Hydro application is so low. It ends up being more Aggravate, and my team works mainly because I have Raiden C3 to provide the main damage. To improve the team, I would suggest changing Barbara to Xingqiu and Raiden for Cookie to make this team work a lot better. For the fourth team, we have Wanderer, Faruzan, Xingqiu and Rosaria, recommended by Nafi. This is supposed to be a freeze team, with Rosaria and Xingqiu using their burst for freeze reactions, while Faruzan buffs the Wanderer. The Wanderer will then use his normal attacks to trigger Xingqiu's swords for more freeze. This team works in theory, but unfortunately only on smaller enemies, as world bosses can't be frozen. So, using this in domains or the overworld will fare a lot better, so that the freezing can actually happen. As such, if you would like to use this team for world bosses, I do suggest swapping Rosaria out for Bennett, so that the team can get more healing and the Wanderer can absorb Pyro for the damage increase. For the final team, recommended by Steph's chat, is Nahida, Yoimiya, Kazuha and Xingqiu. How this team works is quite similar to the Hu Tao team, with Nahida applying Dendro, Xingqiu applying Hydro for the blooms, and Kazuha using his skill and burst to swirl and ensure that the Hydro stays on the field. Yoimiya then uses her skill to trigger Vaporize and Burgeon. This team also works surprisingly well, as Kazuha helps to boost Yoimiya's damage, and Yoimiya can trigger both the Vaporize and Burgeon. The main issue is that as Yoimiya is more single target, she will have to stand very close to the enemy to trigger Burgeon, which may cause her to be hit as well. It is also sometimes tough for Yoimiya to trigger the Burgeon, as her arrows might miss the blooms completely. If you would like to improve the team, I do suggest instead of Burgeon, swapping Nahida out for a character such as Yunjing to increase Yoimiya's normal attack damage, and if you have C6, her normal attack speed too may benefit the team even more compared to a Burgeon team. With that, we've come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much to everyone for allowing me to try your teams. So, to everyone else, which team will you try? Also, if you have other team suggestions that you would like me to try and make a video with, do let me know down in the comment section below. If you found the video helpful, or just enjoyed the video in general, do consider leaving a like, comment, or subscribe if you haven't, as I post regular Genshin Impact videos, and your subscription will really help out this small channel a lot to reach the goal of 10,000 subscribers. Come and join this wonderful family and watch the videos as they release. What's more, we also just created a new Charge Coin community Discord server where you can come relax, chat, get some Genshin or Honkai related help if needed. Do consider joining, the link is in the description below. Thank you and see you next time, bye bye!